Have you ever heard of the unexplained deaths at Germantown Falls? Or what if there was a place where children mysteriously vanished and no one could ever solve the case? In the dense woods of Germantown, Pennsylvania, brothers Pyotr and Yanek Tarkowski ran through the trees. They knew the area well from their daily playtime. Pyotr, the older brother, challenged Yanek to a race to the waterfall. Yanek, despite his protests, chased after him eagerly. As they neared the waterfall, their sneakers slipped on the wet leaves. Pyotr reached the edge first but lost his footing, grabbing a small tree to stop his fall. Yanek wasn't as lucky. He slipped and fell over the edge, landing motionless by the rocky creek below. Pyotr screamed his brother's name, but there was no response. Descending the cliff cautiously, Pyotr hurried to Yanek's side. He noticed a strange gray mist around his brother's body, but his concern for Yanek overpowered his curiosity. Reaching his brother, Pyotr saw a large gray dog standing guard. The dog, which turned out to be a wolf, fled as Pyotr approached. Pyotr found Yanek cold and unresponsive. Despite his screams for help, there was nothing paramedics could do when they arrived. Years later, in 1994, Pyotr read a newspaper article about recurring deaths of young boys near the same waterfall, always on October 31st. He recalled similar incidents in 1979, 1984, and 1989. Pyotr, now 29, couldn't dismiss the pattern any longer. He decided to revisit the woods to confront his suspicions and the haunting memories of Yanek's death. Returning to his old home, now occupied by another family, brought tears to Pyotr's eyes. He then headed into the familiar woods. As he walked, he heard police patrolling nearby. He reached the waterfall and checked his watch. It was close to the time Yanek had died. Pyotr descended to the creek bed, arriving at the spot where Yanek had fallen. Guilt and sorrow overwhelmed him as he stared at the rock that had killed his brother. A gray wolf appeared from the woods, growling menacingly at Pyotr. But Pyotr stood his ground and spoke to the animal. He addressed the wolf, believing it was Yanek's spirit. He pleaded for the killings to stop, urging Yanek to find peace and let go of his anger. The wolf's growling softened. It looked away, seemingly torn by Pyotr's words. Pyotr continued, speaking of their parents' grief and his own. As the wolf listened, its fur began to change from gray to white. A mist formed around it, echoing the scene from 1974. Pyotr watched in awe as the transformed wolf ran off into the woods. Had he finally reached Yanek? Climbing back up the cliff, Pyotr saw a rainbow over the creek bed, a sign that perhaps Yanek had found peace. After that day, the mysterious deaths along Kresheim Creek ceased. The police eventually closed the case in 2012. Pyotr moved to Colorado, where he became a freelance writer. He often hiked in the Rockies, contemplating his brother's spirit whenever he saw a gray wolf. On several hikes, he noticed a rainbow above a wolf, reassuring him that Yanek was finally at peace. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more creepy content. Please share your thoughts on the Germantown mystery in the comments section. Thanks for watching.